Good evening and welcome to Bedtime Channeling with Michele. I hope everybody is preparing for a very nice holiday season coming up this weekend. Can't believe it's here. It seems like this whole year has just been orbiting very quickly. So today, viewers, I have been called to share with you a message from Archangel Uzziel. Archangel Uzziel is the angel of faith, the angel of hope, and the angel of surrender. So today I will be bringing you a message from this being, this angel. So with that, I want to go ahead and open up. It is rather late for me, but I felt drawn to do the bedtime channeling video tonight. This is probably not going to be a very long video, but I am going to share this message with you. So just a moment, please, viewers, and just let me open up. I am just smudging day with the mixture of distilled water and Florida water. Just a moment. So before I share with you the message from Archangel Uzziel, Spirit wants me to come in and follow up a little bit on last week's video. The new moon is coming on December 23rd. So just reminding you to think about planting some seeds, concrete seeds. Understand this new moon is in Capricorn. Capricorn is the person that builds strong foundations. They're steadfast. So as you sit now, perhaps today, moving into the 23rd, just think about some concrete plans or goals that you want to start in this new moon cycle. For those of you that are thinking of building onto your house, adding onto your house, or building a new house, Spirit's strongly coming through and saying during this new moon cycle, this is the time to get those preliminary plans in place. Because I feel like your foundations that you start to build now will be very strong, okay? Strong for the future. Hold a well-built home, a well-built foundation. They're also sharing with me if this is a time when you're thinking about starting a new family, possibly having children. They're saying this new moon cycle is a great time to conceive and start to build that foundation. They are coming through, and I am getting a strong sense that these will be foundations of love, sturdy, strong, lasting foundations. So this new moon cycle is a great time to really think about the areas in your life where you want to really create some lifetime foundations, okay? Lifetime commitments, so to say. Okay, so I'm going to share with you, I am using the Angel Blessings deck from Claudence and from Kimberly Maroney. I have used this deck before. So I wanted to share with you the card of Archangel Uzziel. So Archangel Uzziel, right? The angel of faith. If you look at the drawing on the card, it's keeping the faith even through struggles, right? Keeping the faith even when things seem to be at their most difficult. Archangel Uzziel is coming through to you, viewers, and I'm going to call her a she. I'm going to call her a she because I'm picking up feminine energy around her. She's coming in with a lot of very gold and very silvery white light around her. But the message coming from her to you tonight is that to always have that faith in God, and to persevere through any struggles. She's asking you to always turn to prayer and to surrender. Think about the times in your life when we've tried to stir that pot, when we've tried to make things go the way we think they should go, only to find out that things become more of a mess, so to say. When we pray to Archangel Uzziel, we're asking for that strength to turn within ourselves and understand that we really are God. We are the God within. For those of you out there who may be struggling over the holiday season, perhaps with ill health, loneliness, lack of the finances that you would have liked, maybe life just didn't turn out the way you had planned. Archangel Uzziel is asking you to step back with love, to surrender with an attitude of love, surrendering, and gratitude, okay? She is coming through and acknowledging for a lot of us, this time of year can be very difficult. Your angels want you to know that they are there carrying your load, carrying your burden, and that you are never alone. She's encouraging us to take some time during this holiday season and put on some just very soothing music, whatever soothes your soul, whatever you're drawn to, and just allow yourself to connect with your breath and your inner self. Through faith, we achieve the greatest acceptance and growth of who we are and where we are at this time in our life. The other message Archangel Uzziel wants you to know is that remembering that faith and poverty keeps us in the struggle. So when we lose our faith, we continue to struggle, we continue to suffer. It when our faith is in poverty, we never really learn what our talents are or what our purpose is in this lifetime to mankind. So keep in the faith with love, surrendering, and gratitude. She's also coming through and she's saying, my beloved children of this earth, of this planet, of this lifetime, understand that when we lose our faith in mankind, it causes division. It allows us to look at the negative in humankind. And she's coming through and saying, this has been a lot of what has been causing the anger, the bitterness, the sickness, the poverty, is this loss of faith, this loss of love in hope in humanness, in humankind. She's asking us all to come together in prayer and pray for unity of the human race. She's saying, be the seed, right? Okay, so thank you. She's referring to this new moon in Capricorn coming up, this cycle, the 23rd. She's saying one of the seeds that we could consider planting for mankind is the seed of kindness. So mankind being kind, she said, being kind to others, just sharing a smile with someone, looking deeply into your own resentments and trying to gain an understanding of where they come from, changing your perspective on how you look at a situation. So perhaps you're looking at a situation out of anger or hurt or negativity. Archangel Uzziel is asking us, encouraging us to try to look at our part in that situation and how we can turn it around and be the light instead of the darkness. She is validating that people will let us down. People will hurt us. Loved ones may not treat us as we expect. We may feel like outcasts at times, even amongst our own family. Um, and she's also saying that she acknowledges us out there who feel like outcasts. Our families don't call us, they don't include us. It can be a very difficult and heart-wrenching time for a lot of people through the holidays, if not every day, but especially this time of year. And she's asking us to turn within and come from a place of forgiveness, love, and surrendering. Um, you can be the light, she's saying. You can be the light. We can be the light. So if you have people out there, perhaps family members, maybe you have children who really don't include you in their life, or you have strained relationships with parents or siblings, Archangel Uzziel is asking you to be the light by being that person that steps out. Even if you're confronted with anger or judgment, or you're just simply ignored, she said, allow yourself to be the higher person, to be the bigger person, and walk into that light. She is saying, what goes around comes around. So understand that that ripple effect, when we put out light, we're going to get back light. When we put out darkness, we're going to get back darkness. So understand that even if someone is meeting you with darkness, and darkness is, negativity or just disrespect or whatever your darkness is, that they will get that back threefold as well. So again, Archangel Uzziel wants me to encourage you and repeat this, to look at your situations from the light side and not the dark side. Faith in poverty keeps us in the struggle to survive. Faith in poverty. Keep your faith, dear people. Keep your faith. Keep your faith. Even though at times it can be a struggle, the light ascension is to persevere, right? Archangel Uzziel is fighting no matter what. When the world feels like it's coming at you, you lose your job, you lose a relationship, expectations aren't met, you have a diagnosis for an illness, Archangel Uzziel is there to encourage you to keep the faith, keep up the good fight, be the light. Let me go ahead and pull a few cards, viewers, on this message. She is saying that I am the one who helps you to connect to your God essence, right? We really are all one with God. And she's coming through and saying that when we are reincarnated into this world, at times it can be soul wrenching as to, why would God leave me? Why am I leaving God? Understanding that we have to come back to be that light, to learn that lesson, to help others to carry their way and to find their way into that ascension of light. I'm just pulling some cards. Okay, viewers. The first card up is Sandalphon, Archangel Sandalphon. Archangel Sandalphon, when I channel the energy around this card, viewers, I feel like she's coming in with a high five, right? She's got her hand up. It's almost as if, again, stay in your power, viewers. Don't let the world get you down. Shut off the television. It just repeats the same thing over and over again. I used to sit sometimes at night and watch YouTube and listen to Fox or this one or that one. And, I turned it off for about a month, and then I looked the other actually today at work, I had a moment, and it was the same script, just turned around. Negativity, negativity, trying to suck people in. So I do feel like the message coming through from your angel here is to just stay in your power, stay in your own power, viewers. Stay in your own circle of influence. Be the light within your own circle, right? We can't control all their chaos and craziness. We have to stay in our light. I want you to, I'm going to recommend a movie. I just by chance found it on Netflix yesterday. It's called The Swimmers. Um, it's a very powerful movie. It's about people staying in their power and not giving up the fight, not giving up the fight, even when it seems like life is against you. So it is called The Swimmers. So I do recommend that movie. The next card up is Archangel Nathaniel. This is the fire and the light within your soul, right? And again, we all have God essence. We all come from God. We all come from God. We are spirit. We are spirit having a human condition. So, Archangel Nathaniel, that's the fire within our soul. Okay. Again, persevering, keep that light, keep that fire lit. No matter how tough things get, there's going to be somebody there on this earth that was planted here and contracted to help us get through this fight, right? I work in a program where people that come into this program have hit their ultimate bottoms. They have hit bottoms that I hope I never have to experience, or people that I love and care about have to experience. And what happens is a lot of them come in afraid, they come in hopeless. A lot of them don't know if they could ever achieve anything. And they get into this brotherhood, this community. And guess what? Despite the little differences that they have living, in a community or residence, they all support each other when the going gets rough. I had a client today who just got the news that his girlfriend, whom he had great dreams and goals with, and they were had died of an overdose this morning, and he's devastated. He's devastated, and rightly so, right? But the community has come together for him. Okay, so no matter how bad things get, turn to other people. There are always people there who are going to listen to you, give you a hand, and provide you support. So I feel like when I channel the energy around Archangel Nathaniel, they're saying, no matter how hot that fire gets, you're going to be able to step out. You're going to be able to step out. And there's going to be people there to help you walk over those coals, right? So turn to others. I feel like, angels are coming through and saying, turn to others, turn to the brotherhood and sisterhood of humanity. It's almost like, again, as was channeled through about, the division when we stay in a faith-based mindset of poverty, that if we just stick together, stick together. I'm telling you, that movie Swimmers is a strong message about that. People from all over different countries sticking together, helping each other, right? Love has no barriers. Love doesn't see color. Love doesn't care what language you speak. Love doesn't see nationality, right? And when you think about it, we're all just spirit. We're all just spirit. Oh, the last card up is Anachel, Archangel Anachel, if I'm saying that properly. This is the angel of grace. Okay, grace. This is what this whole video's been about, viewers, is just having grace. What a beautiful thing, right? When we have hope, When we have faith, we have grace. Grace is caring for others, empathy, compassion, right? Grace. What does it mean to have grace? Let's look that up. I want to look that definition up because it just, excuse me, I'm now using readers. Let me just look. I want the definition of grace. Definition of grace. That word makes me very emotional. Do honor or credit to someone or something by one's presence. She bowed out from the sport she has graced for 2 decades, right? Grace. What's the biblical definition? The spontaneous, unmerited gift of the divine favor and the salvation of sinners and the divine influence operating in individuals for their regeneration and sanctification, right? It's humility. It's knowing when to step away, right? Grace. It's a beautiful, beautiful. So to conclude our video viewers, Archangel Uzziel, keep the faith. And when we have faith, we have hope. When we have hope, we have unity. Support each other. Be the light, not the darkness. People come on you and they hurt your feelings, or you feel disrespected or judged or abandoned or left out or lonely. Your archangels are coming through and saying, be the light, be the light. Stay in the power of light. No matter what, God, the angels, and the people that have been contracted to help you in this lifetime are going to help you walk over those coals. You don't have to do this alone. And stay in grace. Stay humble with compassion and empathy. You know, viewers, we never know when our last day will be. And at least for me, it'd be that if I left this earth, leaving unkind words to another, right? It's real easy to fall into that. It's easy to fall into anger. It's easy to fall into resentment. And it's okay to do that because it's a feeling and feelings just are, right? But we have to get to that place where we have to look at ourselves, get into that God essence, and take ownership of what we've done to be the darkness in this world and how we can turn it around and bring it to the light. One card for this holiday message. And I want to thank Archangel Uzziel for coming through tonight. It's just me, Jeremiah. Oh, this is wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. I love how these videos kind of come to a nice conclusion. Okay, right? Manifestation, right? New moon, December 23rd. What are you manifesting? All right. So go home, sit after you listen to this video tonight or tomorrow, sit down and write down what are you manifesting for this new moon cycle. Remember, it's the moon in Capricorn. Capricorns are solid. Capricorns are stable, right? So long-term commitments. This is a good moon to start manifesting and creating those long-term commitments. Okay? And with that, I wish you all a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. I probably will be doing a video before we move into 2023. I do have to tell you, again, when I channel the energy about the coming year, I do feel like there's going to be some positive changes. We as a country, we as a world have to just sit back and be patient. The new leaders will be stepping in, and I do get a sense that they are going to be leaders that care about their country, care about people, and will come in with passion and want to make positive, loving changes, right? Archangel Michael energy is around them. And with that, have a good evening.